Yo, I think we're live. Yo, welcome to the Red or Blue Pill live stream, people. I thank you all for coming to watch, whether it be live or after the live stream. We're looking to do the live streams here. It was going to be on the other channel, but it was having some issues, so we have done it on the same channel, which is the Red or Blue Pill reaction channel. Every Friday night is our plan to go live, and every other day is just for the normal streams that you watch. So it's interactive. Well, we try and make it interactive to sort of get your feedback. So we do have a chat up. So I hope you enjoy that. But I won't say too much. I'm just going to get into it. So let's roll.
Can someone explain what me and my roommate saw on my Ring doorbell camera? We're kind of scared because, like, you can see two things falling from the sky. It's like one thing that's going really fast, and then one like looks like it's going on the other side too. Can someone explain what we saw? Because there's like a helicopter now that's been circling and circling around ever since that happened. Can someone explain what we saw? Thank you.
I'm not going to lie, peeps. I was trying to sort out the chat, so I missed that. Did anybody see that? Yo, hey Sarah, hey Sinbad, Art, Anne. How are we all doing? Hope you're well. Magnitude 7.4 earthquake. That is not good in the Philippines. It's all going on over there at the moment.
Yawa, suga to eh. Bantay ka na pala. Lino guys, di sa Davao guys.
That is bonkers.
What's that? Oh, many people are having the exact same dream about Mallworld, down to pretty much every detail. Oh, really? Well, tell me more. Yeah, people are having this exact same dream about Mallworld, where everything's kind of connected to this mall, including like the airport, hospital, all this parking. Everything is connected and everybody's having the same dream. But what's been strange is when people have these dreams, now they're starting to interact with people and they're able to ask them who they are and meet up with them in real life. People are saying because this is a collective conscious situation, because we are all a collective consciousness. But now it's getting a little scary because people are having dreams about demons inside of Mallworld and they're trying to lead them to their death in the dream. What? Let's just hope those demons don't lead people to their real deaths in real life. Oh, goody.
Just when I
Oh dear. So this is the first I heard about this. Is this mall thing? And I've done. There's a few videos coming up on this, but it's a real thing. People are drawing this mall. They're all having the same dream apparently, which is absolutely bonkers. It's a mall, and it's all connected, like as if it's like I don't know, a certain minute city. You know what I mean? Like it's all within a vicinity of a space, which is crazy. And it makes me think back to like why corporations are putting money into advertising in dreams. Like I'm just wondering if something's going on here. You know what I mean?
saw everything. Did you hear about the young boy that went to summer camp in Staffordshire, Virginia? And he went to summer camp, for a week. And then the parents went and picked him up. And so when they picked him up, he was like the same kid, like looked the same, talked the same. But then when they got home, they realized something was different. He wasn't eating the same foods. I guess the kid was like an avid skateboarder. He went out with his father to like skateboard, and the kid couldn't remember how to skateboard, couldn't remember the tricks, couldn't remember how to even basically ride a skateboard. All of his foods he would eat were all different. He wouldn't eat the same kind of pizza. He wouldn't eat the same kind of snacks. They said the kid was like, looked the same, but he was not the same kid. And they're wondering, like, where'd my kid go? Like, they know that even though he looks like the same kid, he's not the same child that they sent to camp. Now, I don't know what the heck could possibly cause something like this, but if you look it up, it was in Virginia. Boy comes back from summer camp, but he's not the same kid. Looks the same, but he's totally different. And I mean, you got to trust a parent. If they say that this kid is not their kid, then obviously he's not their kid. And that's kind of freaking weird if you ask me.
Well, that's scary because a parent would know a child, especially food mannerisms. There's just things you just know, don't you? And that, imagine that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Just no summer camps. No summer camps. Bon cor pilled.
These Mallworld videos have
We
me
go.
bugging out right
This is
now
what I'm talking about.
because I'm trying to figure out how everybody is saying that they've been to the same place and nobody thinks that's crazy. Like, have you ever had a dream so real that when you woke up, you wasn't sure if it was even a dream? People online keep talking about a place called Mallworld. And the crazy thing is, right about now, thousands of people are saying that they've been there. Same layout, same feelings, same rules. So what if it's not just a dream? What if it's a part of a simulation? Crazy thing is, when I first arrived, I was standing in a big ass parking lot. No cars, no sounds, but I could hear lights flickering. The air felt thick as hell, like the world was like buffering. The more I walked, like the farther shit felt. Like space was stretching itself. Inside of the shit, like everything looked familiar, but then I didn't recognize anything. Mind you, I've dreamed about this too many times. The escalators led nowhere. Hotel towers but connected to the mall. Rooms with no windows. Elevators that open completely to different floors. Like I swear I stayed there before, like another version of me. And I know for sure I seen that playground that everybody is talking about. When I seen it, it was dark. Like it was like behind like glass. You hear kids laughing, the same sound like over and over like a loop. But everyone says don't go near it. I even heard
I dream of Mallworld.
Anybody seen Mallworld? I haven't. Sounds scary. Yeah.
And I made a map. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is like the full map. It's not very complete, but we'll start at the mall that's attached to like a hospital and a school and a parking garage. There's also the airport attached.
I mean, it makes sense, though. It's all within walking distance. You know what I mean? You can just get to wherever you want. You ain't got to drive miles for anything. But it also, you could put barriers around it. You know what I mean? And it could stop you from getting out of that town. Is there a tsunami in this one? Because I noticed there was a tsunami in the last one.
And then back behind the mall, you have the amusement park, water parks, and like the literal ocean cliffs. You can see it through the windows. You can see the ocean through the windows of the mall and the hospital. Sometimes you can see this in the background. Then there's the big theater attached to the mall, school. Everyone you've ever met is here in the theater. You have like an underground market, which is different than the mall. It's more like a flea market. There's infinite toilets. Anytime you have to use a restroom, it's like they're broken and they're all connected together. Next to the parking garage is like a really dangerous playground. And then you come to like the fairgrounds, the outdoor markets. There's like cabins. And then over here is like forest. And then outdoor concert and festival is going on. So there's like kind of grungy camping situation, campsites. Then we have the big non-functional highway that's kind of linking things together. It has abandoned cars on it. You have like walking caravans. You got people camping out. Right, you guys.
It sounds like quite a cool town, doesn't it? It does sound like quite a cool town. It's got everything you want within what I could see as walking distance. So I like to walk. I don't like to drive. It looks quite good, but it also seems very fishy. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit like The Good Life. If anyone's watched The Good Life, there's this very strange town where they're in heaven, apparently, but it's not. They're actually in hell. It's pretending to be heaven, but you're surrounded by stuff which absolutely drives you insane.
Here's where I'm going to pull it all together for you. Because we all know, here's the reality. The greatest trick the devil ever played was making the world believe that he didn't exist. Okay? When the media takes me out of context and then just tells these sort of unbelievable lies about me and my perspectives, I never get discouraged. I just get interested. You can try to offend me, but I just get interested, especially when they're just being way too over the top. I'm like, what are you hiding? Like, you're obviously hiding something because you're way too triggered by what is likely, and listeners to the show now know, and I'll tell you how it relates to France and it relates to America. So back actually when I was at the Daily Wire, I did this episode and I was so interested in Sigmund Freud, right? And I gave examples of his like people that were surrounding him that were pervs, people that had been molesting their children. A lot too many of his friends had been molesting their children. And the reaction in the media was to call me unhinged and crazy and to defend Sigmund Freud as if he wasn't the guy who's writing all of these theories saying that like children are sexual and are just attracted to their parents. I mean, like totally weird. Like I'm not unhinged. He was unhinged, obviously. But them calling me that made me more interested. I'm going, why are you like so committed to defending this dead guy and attacking me? So I'm going to actually learn about Sigmund Freud. And this is a book that was written by, you've heard me mention this before, by David Bakan. It's called Sigmund Freud and the Jewish Mystical Tradition. And essentially this guy posits in this book. And
What's that about GTA 6, sir? Is it out yet? And John, yes, I did. And everybody in the comment section from yesterday's video, by the way, all said we've had clear skies since last Thursday, which is since the government have shut down. And John's just saying in the comment section, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, because I didn't really listen to that last video, I was reading John's message about clear skies in Texas. Funny enough, this ain't Texas. Yeah, Sarah, you just have snow everywhere, don't you? Like minus 4,000 degrees where you're from.
So you know the kid who was asking Charlie Kirk a question when Charlie got shot? Remember him? Everyone's feeling bad for him. Yeah, there's video footage of him practicing his reaction before it happened. So when Charlie got shot, you know, his reaction was to put his hands on his head, look shocked, shake a little bit. Yeah, he was doing that. He was practicing that in the crowd. And here's the frickin' video. How are you going to deny what you just saw there? How? And you already know what question, you know, he was asking Charlie, right? Remember that? This just confirms what a lot of us have been thinking and what we all think actually happened.
There's a lot of sus stuff in there.
Okay, breaking news. We are just getting the first images of thousands of people returning to northern Gaza after Israel's government approved phase 1 of the ceasefire agreement. Now, many of them will be returning to their homes reduced to rubble, but also returning to Gaza will be 600 aid trucks carrying food, medical equipment, shelter supplies, fuel, and cooking gas, and that will reportedly be 600 trucks a day. Now, the Israeli army said that the truce deal went into effect at 12 p.m. local time, and in accordance with the deal, they have begun withdrawing their troops to the agreed upon line. That also means that the 72-hour countdown has begun for Hamas to release all the 20 hostages who are believed to still be alive. Also, Germany is giving $34 million in aid to Gaza, and they are seeking to arrange an international reconstruction conference. As we know more, I'll keep you guys updated.
Lord God,
I think somebody asked earlier about things shaking. I think it's this Davao earthquake. There's stuff going on everywhere. Right. I think there are this tsunami alerts as well.
Lord, Jesus, Jesus, God, Lord.
Lord, the Lord,
It's
Mga
crazy.
bata rito ba?
Jesus, Lord.
Ginoo pa ang mga bata ma.
Lord Jesus. Jesus, my Lord God. My Lord, the Lord.
This cross here, the female is at the head of the Trinity. This represents the womb out of which I emerged. This represents the ovaries. This is the phallic symbol, the penis. So you got feminine, masculine, balance, and order. Now, this cross is all males. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is not a woman. So if a woman ain't in this cross, there's no Trinity, because the woman is the head of everything. You never came from our rib. I came from your womb. And thus you had to choose to feed me. You are the first God I've known. The black woman is the first God I ever knew. The only God I will ever know is the black woman. Out of her womb, I emerged. Okay, so that was our cross. Now this cross here is the equator. And the sun, the S-U-N, is on the cross. And this cross represents the four cardinal points: north wind, east wind, west wind, south wind. And the spinning cross gives you what? The news of the world. So this is the cross, which is the equator. And the sun on this cross. Cut that shit off. Yeah. The sun is on this cross. You understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now this is our cross that has balance and order. In this cross without a female, there's no balance and there's no order. So that's why in America, homosexuality is king, pedophilia is king, lesbianism is a king, bestiality is a king, all low-level carnality is fucking king in America. You understand? We don't embrace that cross. We embrace the original cross that gives us balance and order. You understand?
Yes, yes.
So in here, you don't give my work to Jesus.
All right.
You give me my damn work.
All right.
I'm the king that flow from your womb. I come out of your womb.
We have Einstein with his one quote. I have come to believe that no scientific experiment, can prove the movement or has detected the movement of the earth.
But one of the most famous was the Michelson-Morley experiment in 1887.
No, tell us about that.
Well, they used light beams to measure whether the Earth was moving, and they found that there was no movement. The Earth has to be moving 30 kilometers per second to complete its annual revolution. And they found out that it wasn't moving in a very precise. Michelson could have calculated it to 1/100th of what he got in his experiment. That's how sensitive his instruments were.
What did the experiment involve in terms of apparatus, so we can get a concrete understanding of what they found?
If the Earth is moving around the sun and we shoot that light beam in the direction that the Earth is moving, okay, and then we shoot another light beam perpendicular to that, well, the one that's in the direction of the Earth's movement should be impeded in some way if it's moving through space, whereas this one is going perpendicular would not be impeded.
Why not?
Because it's not going through space. It's just going north and south.
Okay.
Okay. And what they found, they expected to have a 30-kilometer difference between these two light beams. There was no difference. So the natural interpretation, and even Einstein admits this, Mach admits this, Born admits this, the natural interpretation is that the Earth isn't moving. So how do we get out of that? Well, you invent special relativity. And now you say, well, the reason that light beam wasn't affected when it went toward the motion of the Earth is because the apparatus shortened.
Huh?
Yeah. Michelson's apparatus shortened as it was going with the Earth in its orbit around the sun.
Wait, you're telling me that the contraction of mass was invented to explain away the results of the Michelson-Morley experiment?
Yes, and that's what my book will tell you, and it's been admitted by all the scientists.
Hey, the Civil War just started. Texas just invaded Illinois at the orders of the Fuhrer. So, good luck.
What's going on? Anyone? He was from Texas. What's going on over there? Have they invaded another town or something? I keep seeing. I don't know how true that is, but could be completely false because I don't know. I'm not there, but I'm sure someone just was from Texas. Pretty sure. I think Texas is a big place, right?
Videos of portals opening in the sky all over the world, Booskies.
What in hologram is that? John Doe. Oh, I just realised John Doe.
There's a huge conspiracy. It's the Charlie Kirk thing.
Like that
people think they set up Charlie Kirk's microphone to actually cause a blast that was the reason he died, not coming from a bullet. So remember Candace Owens did a video?
Yeah.
And then she was saying she never saw an exit wound from the shot he was shot in. But before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys, phones were being spied on by a blue radio app. Click on this icon, then on more. If you see it, delete it immediately. There was another video.
Text.
Oh no. John, while I sort this out, John, is there something going on? I've just messed up this. So I'm going to have to find it again. What's going on in Texas? Oh no, where are we? Not there. There we are.
There's a huge
there we go.
conspiracy.
I'm messing around with it.
Oh, okay.
I won't touch it anymore, peeps. I promise.
They set up Charlie Kirk's microphone to actually cause a blast that was the reason he died, not coming from a bullet. So remember Candace Owens did a video?
Yeah.
And then she was saying she never saw an exit wound from the shot he was shot in. But before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys, phones were being spied on by a blue radio app. Click on this icon, then on more. If you see it, delete it immediately. There was another video and another person that put it through like a vector analysis to see the trajectory of the bullet and see how it would travel. And the way his body moved and the way the wind or the air pressure moved his shirt was wrong. Like, it shouldn't have moved like that if he got shot by a bullet. Now, what's really, really scary, in the background, somebody close to him in the front was actually holding a device. What people are now saying is that it was a detonator, that there was something in the mic that was right here that it shot something this way and it blasted that way.
What's the film I've seen when they use the cameras as a gun? It's a camera. Like they're holding like the big TV cameras that they record on, and then they shot through that. This world is bonkers. Isn't it? What in the UFO is that?
¿Pero veis cómo bajan? Hostia, se han ido.
What's burnt down? What have I missed in the comment section? Something burnt down.
¡Que nos invaden!
I'm having a hard time.
What was that?
I have a question. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Right? It's got like little wings or whatever. I saw it. I thought it was like a flower petal, but clearly it's not.
Found this crispy fucking thing in the yard.
Whoa.
What is that? Fucking.
Like a mini alien.
Squirrel?
The most obvious fade trap I have ever seen.
I'm gonna go touch it.
No, Maria, you're gonna get kidnapped.
Don't step in it. No. You step around it.
Okay, what I will do though is make an offering. Do the fairy ring. Set it right in the middle.
Yeah, look at these big ass mosquitoes there. Yeah, what the fuck? Big ass mosquito.
So nobody is talking about this, and that's because they don't want people to know. Y'all, the IRS just quietly closed its doors. And the only reason why I know about it is because my sister works there, and she called us to let us know that she just worked her last shift. She told me that they were supposed to stay open till around the 15th or until funding got sorted. Remember, Congress is trying to find a way to fund the government right now. But today, after her last shift, click. They locked the doors. So here I am scouring the internet to find some videos for you guys. I can't find one legit videos, no media coverage whatsoever. I just come across this one guy. He's an IRS agent who's helping his client file some taxes. And the surprise on his look when he came up to the building, find out they were closed, y'all, priceless. So something is going on out there that people don't want us to know, y'all. The IRS just shut down.
Good morning. Here's today's update from your super agent Logan. I'm down here at the IRS helping out one of my clients that needs some extra paperwork done, and we're having issues getting people on the phone. I know the IRS was open yesterday, but she came down in person. But as of today, as of 5 a.m. this morning, the IRS is officially closed. So if you have any transactions that you're working with the IRS on, or if you have any personal things you're working with on the IRS, they are closed. So be patient as the government figures out what they're going to do and opens back up.
Now, I don't know what's going on out there, but all of these major hands of the government shutting down the same time that the government is shutting down and they can't figure out what's going on, y'all, something big is around the corner. And then I just found out that there's a lot going on in Washington, D.C. that people aren't speaking of as well. I'm going to come back and do another video on that. But did y'all know this, y'all? The shift is here. I've been telling y'all, like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
ChatGPT.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on in America right now, isn't there? It's like all closed down. NASA's closed. We've got a massive comet coming. There's some weird stuff going on, peeps. It's going to be interesting end of the year. I can't believe it's 10/10. 10/10. Oh, wow. It's October already.
Kids who were in the Gate and Tag program are not only psychic or clairvoyant, but they are actually alien hybrid children. This stems all the way back to Project Moondust, Project Blue Book, and MJ-12. And if you don't know who the MJ-12 are, they are the Majestic 12. MJ-12 allegedly climbed aboard an alien ship, left the Earth, got information technology, and made deals with aliens, and they control a lot of the world narratives. For programs like these and programs like MK Ultra, Stargate, and Gateway, these programs were manipulated and moved into school to test children, looking for hybrid alien children, or children who could help usher in a new era, and even children who may be able to stop them from ushering in the new era. Allegedly, AI is alien technology, and they've been using AI to predict our crimes and predict the future since the 80s and maybe since the MJ-12. Now, you guys can continue to gaslight us and tell us that
Minority Report. Is that the film where they predict all the future and arrest people before they do the crime?
did not happen all you want. Let me tell you, even the documents say that some kids were not able to be manipulated because they dissociate too much. So we've been living in Deluluville since we were children, and we're probably going to remain there. If you're interested in this topic, make sure to subscribe to my spiritual YouTube linked in my bio. I will have a full video coming out on all the research that I've done and my personal experience and experiences from others. It will be releasing sometime towards the end of this week, either Wednesday or Thursday. It keeps getting postponed because it keeps getting deeper and deeper.
Hi. Sorry, I'm not trying to freak you out, but can you just let me in? Something's out there. I swear I just saw like a lizard, like a reptile man chasing me down the street. Please, I don't know where else to go.
I'm opening it. Just hang on.
Please hurry up, please.
That seemed pretty real. A reptilian type man chasing her down the road.
This is no camera tricks. It looks like a dark rainbow.
What is this?
Goes into one of those shrill things.
They always go through the sun. Always. It's always through the sun. I don't know why, but it always is.
And then it ends up dark over there. Like, what is that? That looks like just some sort of weird dark rainbow.
Straight through the sun. Whenever
That's
I
so
look up
weird.
in the sky, it's always summit.
Do you think it's because the sun is right in that cloud stream and like that's the shadow? Is that what it is? Am I looking at a shadow? Oh,
I don't know.
it's just so weird.
Something dodgy going on for sure.
That's the weirdest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's just aliens. I mean, look at that shadow. Could just be aliens. I don't know.
Summit's not right.
That is just so weird. Look at that shadow thing. I mean, what is that?
Under the ground or above the ground.
Timestamp seeing that both of us were in Israel at the same time. But nothing is by coincidence. Coincidence. When God is within you. Okay? So you guys go blaze a trail, okay?
Why'd she do that? Bro, why did she do that?
So I came
And
back
it's
to the
spooky.
woods where I found the wavy bubbles a few weeks ago. I actually
Wavy
come back here a few
bubbles.
times, but I didn't find anything. And I actually found something else. And it's super cool. Let me show you. So yeah, I blew this bubble like a minute ago, and it is still here. It's right here, right in this location. It hasn't moved.
That would not last if my son was there.
It's in this kind of suspended state. I am not a bubble expert, but I am pretty sure that this is not normal. So I'm like, I don't know, like a quarter mile away from the other bubbles. I'm really bad at measuring distance, but I'm not far. And so this does feel like it's part of the same glitch ecosystem.
Whoa, it's gone through frequency.
Something almost certainly happened here a while ago. Years, for sure. I mean, it could be 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. I have no idea. I mean, it could be 100. So, yeah, that's a pretty exciting find. And
That's bonkers. Did you see the frequency through the bubble? Apologies for pausing it through the video. But if you haven't already, if you can give the video a like, I think it helps push it out in the algorithm once we're gone for the other people to watch. Just to let you all know, we're going to be doing a live stream every Friday at 8 p.m. So if you want to get on the live stream and have your chats here, this is the setup. This is what it's going to be like every Friday. If people show up, I'll continue to do it. If not, then we'll just go back to the normal ones. So not to worry if you don't turn up, but this is what I'm going to do. So let's see how it goes. But yeah, if you can give it a like if you like, and try and get it out in the algorithm.
I am going to poke it. I'm going to poke it with a stick.
Go on. What? Why is it moving like that?
Huh. Wow. I don't know what I expected. I think I expected it to like stay still or do nothing. And honestly, I don't really know why I did that. We've got a lot more glitches and corruption to show you in these videos, so follow along for more.
Your phone has to check. Pay attention to this, man. This is crazy. Listen close. Shape not just Africa, the entire digital world. Quietly, without the fanfare of Silicon Valley press releases or glossy Google keynotes, Africa flipped the switch on an internet of its own. For 1.4 billion people, the rules of the game just changed. For decades, Americans and Africans alike have lived under the illusion that the internet was universal, borderless, and fair. But the truth is far less romantic. The web you and I know is not a neutral highway of information. It is a toll road owned and operated by a handful of corporations in California and Seattle. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, they have been the gatekeepers deciding how fast your search reaches you, how much you pay for access, and what information rises to the top. And Africa, for over 20 years, has been forced to play by those rules. That ends today. Oh, that's the African Union has unveiled what it calls the Continental Internet Exchange, a parallel infrastructure built not in the image of Western corporations, but for Africans themselves. It is not simply another internet service provider. It is a digital declaration of independence, the technological equivalent of a revolution. Think about it. When a student in Lagos wants to look up African history, why should their query travel through Europe and back, filtered by algorithms that often bury African voices? Why should an entrepreneur in Ouagadougou pay inflated fees to Silicon Valley shareholders for cloud storage when servers could sit in their own city? And now, here is the question we must all ask: what happens when 1 at 1? 4 billion people stop renting space on America's digital highways and begin paying their own. What does it mean for Google, for Washington, for the very idea of a unified internet? Stay with me until the end, because this story is not just about Africa's future, it's about ours. If you believe that...
I didn't quite get that. Anybody get that? That can explain it to me. What is that in the sky? That's a massive worm in the sky.
Ya. Mira. Ahí está mi perro, está juguetón porque le dio miedo que le pone que ¿ves eso?
What is that? Whoa. Get out of there.
Just minding my own business, looking at Google Earth, and
This big snow-covered monstrosity is staring me in the face like, why is that covered in snow? I look into Ireland and some other areas around it, Iceland. Ireland gets snow only once a year, 1 day a year. So I keep digging a little bit deeper. Yeah, let's see what this one's got. So this one here said,
that is a cool dream though, Sloppy Potter. I wouldn't mind getting an elevator and just going wherever I want.
roving the Arctic. So what is that? Doesn't make any sense. Hop in here. See if we can find anything. Again, same kind of mountains. That looks like the same kind of water I've seen before that I thought was water on Mars. Who knows? Zoom in. What's that? Oh, nothing. Just looked like it was funny. So I'll keep kind of going through here and see if it. What the?
Is that actually there? That can't be
Yeah.
there. Is that real?
I think I found out where Mars is, guys. It's just about 1,000 miles north of me.
Should I say is Mars real?
Not quite the distance that NASA says. But I can't find anybody who's in charge of this. They must be hiding behind these rocks. Oh, no, there they are out in front of everybody, standing there. Lovely. Clown number 1, clown number 2, and clown number 3. Yeah, this is very empty here. Oh, there's one of those ATVs. All right, now we're on to something. Oh, I got another truck. Oh, yeah, it says NASA. What's that say? Mars Project.
Former CEO of Dole, dead, June 9th, 2025. Founder of Leprino Foods, dead, June 19th, 2025. Bernard Lauder, CEO, billionaire philanthropist, dead, June 14th, 2025. Frederick Smith, former CEO of FedEx, dead, June 21st, 2025. Billionaire Burton Tansky, dead, March 16th, 2025. Billionaire Robert Shapiro, dead, May 2nd, 2025. Former CEO of Hasbro, Alan Hassenfield, dead, July 8th, 2025. Blackstone executive Wesley LePatner, 43 years old, dead, July 2025. Junior Bridgman, billionaire, dead, March 11th, 2025. Joshua Pickles, DoorDash executive, dead, June 21st, 2025. Milestone CEO, dead, June 2025. Jim Irsay, dead, May 21st, 2025. He was the CEO and owner of the Indianapolis Colts. You think all of these are a coincidence? All.
I mean, that is a lot, though, isn't it? I mean, we'd have to do some statistics and try and find out what the crack is, because that is a lot of billionaires around the same time. Just probably gone to some secret island, right? I don't know, but that is the end of the live stream, peeps. I appreciate you all coming. We just got over 100, which is really cool for this channel. Back on the old one, we used to get over 400, believe it or not. So I want to try and get it built back up, get the old people back over onto this new channel, because the other one got a little bit hit. But yeah, appreciate all the support. Thank you all for coming and joining in on the comment section. I'm going to do this again next Friday, and hopefully you'll be here again next Friday. So I'll always have the comment section up, so you can have your input on what's going on. And the more I get back into the rhythm of it, the longer they'll go, and the more interactive they'll become, peeps. But yeah, appreciate all the support. I'll be doing a video again tomorrow, but back to the normal video. Let me know your thoughts, what you think as well in the comments section. I'll have a read later of what you like, what you don't like, whether you prefer the live or prefer the normal videos. But yeah, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you again.